Yo, new day, new do. My computer is lagging as hell, and I don't really know what to do about it. I think it might be just because because of Monster Hunter Wilds. I gotta be honest. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. My recording just reset. Thankfully, only a couple seconds into the. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to take my word that I'm also using the charm binding. You can see what binding I'm using. I don't know what I'm on about. But anyway, Monster Hunter Wilds is fucking up my computer right now because I don't really know why. Monster Hunter Wilds has a lot of problems, but it's still goated. It's still the best. It's still game of the year. Which that statement might just be Stockholm Syndrome, because I've been so hyped for so long about the new game, and I mean, it's not. Oh well, shit. My controller. Okay, well, sure. You know, Monster Hunter has a lot of fucking problems. The gameplay and itself not being a part of it whatsoever. I love the gameplay of Wilds, but man, is it not fucking optimized whatsoever, which is pretty funny. But also, God, is it irritating, because I finally got the compiling shaders. You know, my whole bug. I don't know. I feel like every person has their own little funny little bug when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds. Like something is just not working correctly. I got the one that I pulled is a constant shader recompiler, and yes, I got two. Combination of that. It just wants to recompile shaders every single time I open it. I got that fixed for like one day, and now it's back again, so that kinda sucks. So I've begun playing Borderlands instead, which I know is blasphemous. Seeing as how I am not officially done with Wilds, I still have a lot of optimal or optional missions. Optimal missions? I still have a lot of optional missions, you know, side quests and stuff to go through. I still gotta hunt some different Gormagalas in order to. I just need to hunt some tempered apex monsters in order to. Wait, did I set the investigate? Did I set the? Fuck, I probably didn't. Huh. Yeah, no, damn, my computer is running really badly, but I don't think I had an excuse for that one. That was just a skill issue. That it's also been a while since I've actually played, you know, seriously. I made very half-hearted attempts. But this one is gonna be, you know, hopefully, if my computer doesn't mess up too much. I don't know. Monster Hunter Wilds is still closing. It has been trying to close itself for like, I don't know, half an hour now probably. Yeah, I'm just hoping that shaders does not need to recompile, but it seems that way. Anyway, the second part that why am I only on 1 health? Wow. Jesus. The second part is that the second issue I have is just that it is bugging real hard. It is, not really frame-wise, but just like, you know, my CPU is bottlenecking, essentially, and I don't know what the hell to do about it. Because I feel like I've done everything I really can. I've even, you know, it's a brand new fucking CPU. Wow, I have no excuses here. This is just bad performance. I got a new CPU, I hooked it up, I even, like, you know, went into some settings and, you know, reprioritized, like, everything, so that my, first of all, the biggest issue I had was my, what's it called, the page filer, which I don't really know what it does, but what I think it does, at least, so I'm, you know, take everything with a grain of salt here. What I think the page filer does is just taken everything that is not really processed right now and just, you know, saving it essentially to be processed later, maybe? I don't know. Okay, that was not my own fault. My controller is really messing everything up, really. But that was stored on my hard drive, not my SSD. Which meant that it is running really fucking slowly. Like, everything that needs to be loaded in gets loaded in from my hard drive, HHD, I guess, and not my SSD, which is just atrocious speed-wise. But I got that fixed, and that actually helped, like, a fucking lot. Another thing that did help a whole lot with the, you know, bottlenecking CPU thing is I found one singular guy on a not very popular Reddit thread who commented. The comment had 1 upvote and 1 reply. But he seemed to have a fix, which was uncapping your FPS, setting it to 30, which is not very optimal, but then you kind of reverse that again by enabling frame generation, which is essentially like AI frames, is my understanding. That's the TLDR of it anyway, and I don't really know much more than the TLDR of it, so shut up. But that fixed pretty much everything, and the game ran like perfectly smoothly for like, I don't know, a day or so. And now I'm back to having the same old issues I've had all weekend. My shader still needs compiling. I hope it's just a shaders update, and not just, you know, the shader recompiler is fucking back. I need to re-fuck with the cache. I don't even remember what I did with the cache to fix the compiler. I think it was literally just clearing the cache and then clearing the Steam cache. But I've done that so many times in like slightly different ways, and one of them just worked. And I don't really know what I did, but something worked, and I need to figure out what, in case it's not just a shaders update. But yeah, that's like, you know, those are the issues I've been having, and probably still have today. I don't know, I've been playing Borderlands 1. We just began playing Borderlands pre-sequel. We've already played Borderlands 2, and then after pre-sequel we're going to Borderlands 3, so that we are prepared for later this year when Borderlands 4 comes out. Yippee-yay. Anyway, that's for another time. I really want to talk about fucking Wilds. Because Wilds is absolutely wild. Pun intended, I am funny, yes. This entire game is peak. It runs like dog shit, but the game itself is peak. And I am really excited for when I have my little Japan trip time skip. And hopefully within that time, when I get back and there's an update, like a couple days into April being the month that I'm away, that, Monster Hunter Wilds gets an update, and hopefully by that update they're gonna fix a bunch of the issues, because that's essentially also what I gathered, from my Reddit searching, is that, yeah, the game is just really poorly optimized for PC. But they released it anyway because they needed money, and that's what I got from everything. But also because, wow, okay, thank you, controller. Also because it's such a new game, it's just not, there's not a lot of people out there who knows, what to do about the errors they're having. So we're all kind of collectively figuring things out together. Am I gonna post anything about the things that definitely helped and fixed everything of all my issues? No. Probably not. Am I a part of the issue? Yes, very much so. But oh well. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Anyway, the story itself is actually kind of cracked. You know, the main story takes place in the low rank, so it's pretty easy to like. You know, at this point the game is pretty fucking easy. It's only at high rank the game actually gets hard, and I think that's fine. Because I think I don't know. I think it's fine that the game is split up in this way for people who like. You know, they're just here for the story, pretty much. Not that the stories in Monster Hunter games are like notoriously great. Oh, thunder! But they actually did something about this. They actually made a pretty fucking great story about like this. You know, fucking like remnants of this ancient civilization and its like guardians and stuff. Wow. Okay, my fucking screen is bugging me. That's also a thing I have. Is just my. Wow, I have 4 OBSs open. Is this... That might be an issue. Have they all been recording this entire time? God damn it, I'm gonna figure that out later. Oh well. This, where was I? Yeah, okay, so the story is, you know, notoriously not like that good. It's more so the gameplay, but this, the story we're following here is actually pretty fucking decent. I need at least one of them to be on my second screen here. Alright. So, the story is pretty fucking great, and we, you know, on the fucking macro scale, we follow these guardians who have been like kinda sealed away. Okay, my screen's fucking again. If anybody knows how to fucking fix a screen that kind of just resets itself after a couple seconds and just pushes everything on it to my main screen, please tell me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've spent so much time troubleshooting literally everything in my life these last couple of days, and it sucks. It sucks really bad. But again, all for the sake of my beloved Monster Hunter. It is alright. But you know, that's the macro scale of it, right? There was this ancient civilization that just kinda, you know, kinda just destroyed itself, pretty much. And some remnants of these are called the Guardians, and they're kinda just hibernating for the sake of hibernating, for the, you know, they're just trying to survive in the long term, essentially. But they are being protected by this city that kinda, you know, this town, this group of people, they split into two. Some of them just staying behind and protecting these fucking eggs, making sure nothing happened to them, and the others being the Seekers, who I don't really know what happened to them. I gotta be honest, I didn't really. It was really late at night when I, you know, figured out what the Seekers were, or got that little drop. So, yeah. Essentially, they're just kinda, you know, generations down the line. Now here we are. And they don't really know why they're protecting these fuckers, these guys. And that's kind of the main shtick here. Am I gonna do another run? I don't want to do another run. I just want to play Monster Hunter, right? Fuck. Yeah. Fuck it. We're doing another run. So that's kind of the macro scale of what it is. You know, the macro scale, not really too important. It's just a bunch of cool, like, background lore. Like where everything comes from, essentially. But the gameplay consists of like taking down these. Oh my god, my fucking controller! God damn it! There's a loose connection somewhere. I say somewhere as if it's not just a single wire that's connected. But the gameplay itself is essentially fighting off these guardians as they kind of just awake one by one. And just you know, try going on with their lives, because they're still guardians. They're trying to protect this place from something. This something being probably being fucking Soshia that has been locked away, being their like main weapon. I think Soshia is the main weapon that these guys used against the other main weapon from Monster Hunter World, aka Fatalis. I might be very wrong about that, but that's my headcanon for right now. I need to watch a Monster Hunter lore video. Probably not out yet, but I really want to watch it. I could, of course, just, you know, replay the game. That's always an option. Or just fucking watching all the cutscenes again. I have them, like, accessed. But anyway, one of these Guardians is like the, you know... Oh god, fucking huge lag spike. My screen again. One of these Guardians being the main guy, the main Guardian guy, I'm pretty sure that's his shtick at least, is Arkveld. Arkveld being, you know, the cool-ass fucker who has... I don't know, his sound design is fucking crazy. His design overall is crazy. His fucking, like, 4 fucking tentacle arms. God, I love it. And he just... You know, he's just a cool motherfucker. I don't know how else to describe it. He's a cool fella. He's a cool guy. He's a cool little gentleman. I don't know. I can't do his description justice. Just look up Arkveld. Okay. My screen reset itself again. I did not touch it. You have been witnesses. What is going on? I don't know. God. Fuck. I don't know. My solution to the screen is... people are saying that it's probably something to do with the resolution of the game I'm playing. But this has never been an issue before with, you know, pretty much fucking any game, and then Wilds comes along and fucks it up. That was really weird. God damn it, shit. There are so many things wrong with my computer. It's hanging on by a thread. Oh well. Yeah, but anyway, this Arkveld kind of just wakes up and, you know, gains sentience. You know, because it, I don't know, it absorbs nature or something, and then it, you know, it becomes not itself, essentially. But it just feeds off of, you know, nature energy and, you know, stuff like that. Which is kind of, you know, contradicting to its nature about, like, killing stuff. So, you know, on the one hand, it's now finally free and is able to just kind of do whatever it wants. But whatever it wants is just to kill. That is the whole shtick of Arkveld. He just wants to kill, and now that he's finally gained his freedom, so to speak, he's just going around fucking you know, messing up every single ecosystem he touches, because he's bloodlusted, I guess. He even, there is this cold-ass cutscene where, you know, you get to go to Arkveld's little lair, little den he has. And it's kind of surreal looking at this, and just, you know, in an uncomfortable amount of time, just watching Arkveld, like, tear corpses apart. Not for eating them or anything, just for, you know, the joy of killing. Because again, you know, even though you maybe would want to eat them, there's no benefit for him. He doesn't need to eat. Eating doesn't sustain him. What sustains him is, you know, feeding off energy, which I guess, sure, he gets some of that from, like, other monsters and stuff, but he could also just, like, just from all the other tempered monsters. He could have just gotten that from from these like pores in the ground, and it's that easy. But you know, it's just in his nature, and it's kind of, you know, the whole shtick of the game. You also get a cutscene early on that kind of, I don't know, it kind of stuck out for some reason for me when you first get to the oil basin. Oh my god, I haven't even talked about the locations yet. God, my screen is fucking me up. It's lagging my entire game, and I just took damage for reasons I do not really know. That's great. The locations in this game are absolutely fucking based. And they also, you know, because they're based on seasons, all of them change, like, pretty damn fucking lot. But when you first get to the oil basin, there's this, you know, I don't think it's even a cutscene. It's just like a little bit of dialogue, like, about like why we do what we do, and it's essentially the conclusion to that is just, you know, we do it because we want to, because we like to do it. And when you come, like when you come back to that finally in the Arkveld fight, like just when you see that cutscene and like sure, Arkveld lives by the exact same principles as we do, but just in a way more destructive manner. And it's kind of like, you know, are we much better than Arkveld? And you know, it's kind of up to interpretation at that point. But you know, I'm running out of time to talk. It's kind of awkward continuing. I also don't really know if all of these are gonna be saved. All of these are just kind of on still frames right now. I don't really know what's going on with my OBS, but I'm hoping that it saved something, and all of this is not just a still image. Oh well, we're gonna figure that out. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna go back to playing Wilds. Wow, what a surprise, eh? Later.